Hey, welcome back to While You're In There. So I got that piston in there finally. Um, this thing is just terrible to work with. It really is. It's tough. But what I had to do was, I had just a little bit of the skirt hanging out just to guide it in there. And then I put this as tight as I could on it, right? And it took me a while. I think this thing's just getting worn out. So I'm glad I'm done with this. But I tightened it and then tapped it till I knew it was started getting close where the rings would open up inside of the piston wall. But when I knew I was getting close, this thing kept moving and adjusting. If it comes up just, God, a hair of a millimeter, the ring pops out from under it and it lifts this and this comes off. So when I was close, I came in like this, just hit it like that, and then after every hit, not real hard either, just moving it millimeters, I come over and do this all the way around the circle of that. And I could feel it moving and twisting as I was putting it down, and I hit it again and go all the way around this gently, straightening it back out. It took a while. It took me about 5 more attempts before I could get that to stay on there and get past those oil rings. So anyhow, make sure you got your journal protectors on there. I put those vacuum hoses on there. And you just start tapping this back. And I'm going to spin this around so you can see better what I'm doing on the back side here. So just checking the... Okay, so we're working right here. I think it's a little bit too much light, huh? How's that? Okay. Zoom in a little bit too. So I'm just going to be on the other side of that, tapping it and bringing this piston all the way down to seat on the journal. I got my hoses on there. Just got some vacuum hoses so those bolts don't scrape along the journal as I'm tapping this in. Just take your time, little hits. Pull these hoses back because they're a little big. Or I won't be able to get it off later on. Okay. Just keep going. You'll feel the bottom out. And I was lifting and guiding it as I was tapping it, lifting it up and down, looking at the gap. But it's there. The hoses just fall off. So go get your cap, your bearing cap, and shoot. Sat there too long and all my oil pulled up in the middle. My assembly lube. So let me smear this stuff out again. Oops. And make sure, if you saw the disassembly of this part of my videos, I stamped numbers in here at the bottom, and I know they go towards the cam. So these got to go on back the same way they came off. So I hope you marked them. If not, like if you didn't mark them, or I don't know, well, for whatever reason, the notches that are in the bearings that go into the cap, those go together to the same side. As long as you got your piston straight, facing the front of the engine correctly, just put these notches together. If you didn't number it for whatever reason, I'm just going to tap it a little bit, make sure it seats. Grab the two little nuts. Finger tighten them up best I can. That's going to be 1/2 inch. This one seems to be a little gummy. Okay. So my first setting is going to be at 25 foot-pounds. So let me adjust this to 25. It's a 1/2 inch bolt or nut. Okay, so 25 pounds. Okay, next one's going to be at 30 pounds. So 30. Snug that up. Now for the final one, add 3 more pounds of that to make it 33 for your final torque on your connecting rods. 33 foot-pounds. Okay, so now we'll zoom out a bit. We'll turn that crank, see how things look. All right. Get some of this stuff off of here. Yeah. Everything feels good. Everything feels real good. There's no tight spot, no loose spot anywhere. It's very consistent all the way through. So good. All right, that's installing your pistons. Next, I might get to the camshaft here. We'll get that put in there. So that's why you're in there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And keep following the build. We're just doing the internals now, but it's going to be beautiful.